Sorry about that, folks. We are live with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Collection, or as they call it in Japanese, Gyakuten Saiban 123 Naruhodo Selection. If you're curious, Naruhodo, Ryuichi Naruhodo is the name of Phoenix Wright in Japanese. So here's the plan. I am trying to use these streams to study reading. By far my worst part, my worst category of Japanese is reading. So I'm trying to use this to get some practice. So I realize that I own literally every single, ooh, what's that? I own every single Ace Attorney game aside from the crossover Layton versus Wright for Switch. I own every single collection. So, after playing Fatal Frame and finishing that and absolutely struggling through that, that's probably 3, that's 2, yeah. I decided, why not? So here's the deal. I'm going to go through this game, and it is my goal to translate literally every single thing. And whenever I run into something that I don't know, I feel like that. So the top text says Gyakuten Saiban, which means turnabout trial. But I don't know what the thing immediately underneath it is. I believe it's resuscitate. Yomigaeru. That's right. Okay. To resuscitate. Yomigaeru. Yomigaeru Gyakuten. So it says Ace Attorney. Like, or Turnabout Trial. Turnabout Reborn. I think that was the name of the DS remake, because the original came out for the Game Boy Advance, and it was just called Ace Attorney, or Gyakuten Saiban, but then they released it with an extra trial on the DS, I believe. And I think that's why it's called, let me look it up real quick. I think that was called, like, Rise from the Ashes, which makes sense, it's Phoenix Wright. Gyakuten Saiban Yomigaeru Gyakuten. English name. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, visual novel, blah, blah, blah. It was released in 2001 for the Game Boy Advance in Japan, and has been ported to multiple platforms. The 2005 Nintendo DS version, titled Gyakuten Saiban Yomigaeru Gyakuten in Japan, introduced an English language option and was the first time the game was released in North America and Europe. Okay. So I was correct. Alright, so let me open up my Jisho app. このタイトルを選ぶ. Choose this title. Yes. 第1話初めての逆転. Chapter 1. The first turnabout. 初めての逆転を開始します. You'll start the first turnabout. よろしいですか? Is that okay? はい. Yes, it is. Panting. Oh shoot, there is real time. I forgot there is real time cutscenes. Kuso! なんで俺がこんな目に Crap! Why do I have... What? こんな面捕まりたくない。こんなことで I don't want to get caught. So I think he said, at the start he said, crap! Why did it have to come this way? こんなことめ? Is that a phrase? Come on, dictionary. I don't know. The crap, I don't want to get caught. 誰かがやってことにするだ。誰かやったことにする To pretend that. Okay. I'll pretend that someone else did it. そうだ、あいつだ。Yeah, that guy. あいつがやったことにすれば。If I make as if, pretend it's he did it, if I pin it on him, August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. 地方裁判所被告人第二控室 So, 地方裁判所, I assume that means district court house. District court, local court, yeah. 被告 Accused? Yeah, defendant, the accused. 被告人, the accused. 第二控室 控室 waiting room. Yep. So the second, the defendant's waiting room number 2. Ugh. 緊張するな. Oh, I'm nervous. なるほどくん Mr. なるほど Phoenix Chihiro. Oh, my boss name is Chihiro. Do I have shake, vibration. I thought I had an option of turning it back to the original graphics. I kind of like the pixel looks. Here's like hand-drawn stuff. Or the, I'm not sure exactly how it worked out, but yeah. Shocho. Shocho? Area boss? What's a shocho specifically? Head of an office? Chief? Okay. Boss! Huh. なんとか間に合ったわね. You made it somehow. You made it in time somehow. どうかしら初めての。法廷 Court. How is it? Your first appearance in court. こんなことにドキドキするの小学校の学級裁判の時以来 I haven't felt this nervous since the Gakyu Saiban. Is that a thing? Yeah, school trial? Maybe like a mock trial? I'm not sure. I haven't felt this nervous since my, elementary school mock trial? それは See, this is another thing. I'm gonna need to get used to a bunch of turns of phrase. My goodness! 随分ご無沙汰している? ご無沙汰してる? Oh, ご無沙汰's failing to contact for a while. Dang, that's quite a long time. Yeah, well. 所長, hey boss. Objection! She's the criminal. Well, she will be intimately involved in the next trial, I do believe. 今日はすみません。忙しいのに。Today, I'm sorry. You're busy, but... come on, Aiwa. Don't worry about it. Kawaii... 物質の勝負体だもの。物質物質。Why did I say 質Uka. Subordinate. It's my cute subordinate's first time on stage. Quite literally the first time. Yeah. How are you, Dark Viola? You doing well? How's your new job? Wearing a suit every day. Sore ni shitemo. I can... No? How do I view the... Can I view the pet history? It's fine. Do you get a lot of money? Nice timing on that question. Nevertheless, それにしても. Nevertheless, do I have... Huh? Okay, I just pressed minus and that disconnected my controller. I don't think I have the option to turn it to the DS. Window no to... Ka? Tokado? I believe that's... transparency. Yeah, permeation transmission. Officially salaried. Ooh. This is, you know, screen shake and vibration. Actually, I assume this controller vibration. 初めての法廷で殺人事件を扱うなんてすごいと思うね。胸、度胸, courage, bravery, pluck, nerve, grit, guts. Man, your first trial is a murder? You know, your first trial is for murder? Dang. You're a brave one. Kanshin suru wa. I feel for you, right? No, that's the wrong kanshin. Admiration. No. Admiration. I admire you. あなたにもあなたに偉大に The person, people you trust? Oh, the client. I admire you and your client. Oh, yeah. 借りがあるんですよ。やつには。Really? Cut means to borrow? I have a debt to him. That man. Yeah? Really? Oh? 依頼人の方に? To your client? Yeah. 実は僕がこうして弁護士になったのも To be honest, the reason I wanted to become a defense attorney was ある意味やつのおかげみたいなところがあるんです。The reason that I wanted to become a defense attorney was because of him. Now, I want to know if I can see chat history. X button, Y button, go back to the title, R button, ZR, Kikai option menu, F plus option menu. Show call, change. Is there a chat history option here? Ace Attorney chat history option. Five years ago, no. The game does not include any such options. Any way to PC past conversations? You can do it on the past version, but I couldn't find a button to do it on Switch. You've never been able to. Okay. That sucks. Yeah, that really sucks because, like, in this, like, one sentence is split between 2 windows. So I might half translate the first thing and then forget. Sore hatsumimi da. It's the first I've heard of that. Boku aitsu no chikara ni natte yaritai desu. I want to try to be strong like him. Tasukete yaritai. I want to help. I want to help. Omoe da! You! Disrespectful. Mo nani mo kamo oshimai nanda. Frick, this guy is talking very slangy. Nani mo kamo. Anything and everything. Oh, okay. Oshimai. And, you know, everything's coming to an end. My world is ending. Asoko de sakende iru no anata no irainin janai? That, you know, those screams, that's your client, right? So desu ne. Yeah, that's him. Shinu zo! Dead! I'm gonna die! Ore wa mou shinde yaru nda. I'm already dead. Shini ni katteru wa. It looks like, he sounds like he wants to die? Ha. Naruhodo! Phoenix. Yo. How do I read? I'm just gonna have to pull up. Who's... What's his name in Japanese? Like, I can't read. Come on. Come on. Tell me you've got the Japanese name. The Japanese reading on him. Ugh. The Pokemon, like Bulbapedia, has all their Japanese name. Masashi? Yahari Masashi. Yahari. His name is Yahari, which means, of course, I knew it. Yuhi da. Ore wo yuhi ni shite kure yo. Yeah. I did it? I'm guilty? Huh? Yuzai? Guilty. Yuzai da. Ore yuzai ni shite kure. I'm guilty. Get me a guilty verdict. 死刑でも何でもかくらってさっぱり死なせてくれ。What the frick? I don't know what this man's trying to say. I mean, I think I know what he's trying to say, but I don't know, like, wait, how he's saying it. Where's my girlfriend? Wake up. I don't know what he's trying to say. But I think it's like... Sappari, feeling reflex, tight, frank, open heart, completely, entirely. Any way you can, give me the death penalty. Please, completely, please, get me the full death. Please kill me. どうしたんだ、やはり. What? Why? Larry? Yahari? I'm gonna call, you know what? I'm gonna call him a Japanese name. It's fine. ダメだよ。やっぱり俺ダメだよ。なんだ. I'm no good. For sure. I'm absolutely no good. あの女がいない人生なんて死んだ方がマシ。マシ。マシ。Better, preferable. Okay. The woman who lost her life. It's better if I'm dead. 誰が、一体誰が、感情。彼女。Oh no. Somebody. My girlfriend. 教えてくれよ。なるほど。Tell me why. なるほど。彼女を殺害した。犯人か。The guy who killed his girlfriend, huh? 新聞に聞いてあるのはお前の名前なんだよな。で書いてあるのは Your name was written in the newspaper. 僕の名前はなるほど隆一。Well, thank you. Now you give me the frickin' reading. My name is なるほど隆一。3ヶ月前に弁護士になったばかり。今日は初めての法廷だ。I just became a defense attorney 3 months ago. Today is my first trial. さて、that just means like, well, now then. 今回の事件は至ってシンプル。The incident here is very simple. マンションの一室で若い女性が殺害された。In one room of the apartment of an apartment building, a young woman was murdered. 9法? I'm afraid I don't know that kanji. Time to write it out. Taiho. Oh, arrested. 逮捕されたのは、不運にも彼女と、不運？付き合ってた男。The person arrested was, unfortunately, the man who she was dating. Yahari Masashi. Okay, well, now you tell me his name. Yahari Masashi. 小学校からの大親友だ。One of my best friends since elementary school. 事件の陰にやっぱりやはりと言われ続けて23年。Oh, okay. So for the 23 years he's been alive, people have been saying about him in the shadow of, incidents It's definitely yahari. So basically, like, if an accident happens, he's definitely gonna be involved somehow. Unfortunate soul, basically. なぜかいつでもきついトラブルに書き込まれてる. Why am I always wrapped up in difficult trouble? Keep in mind, I'm going to be basically directly translating it for the purpose of my own studying, so it's not going to sound as smooth. I know a lot of translators' job is to take the feeling of the words, not directly translate it, and make it sound good in Japanese or in English, and that's their job. But the one thing you can say about him is, warui kotsu janai. He's not a bad person. Tada hitasura? Intently single-minded, earnestly with all his heart. It's just that his luck is bad. Unga warui dake. It's just that his luck is bad. いいやつだってことは誰かよりもこの僕が知ってる. I know more than anyone that he's a good person. そして何より僕はこいつに大きな借りがある. And I, more than anyone else, I assume 何より above anything else, yeah. And I, above anything else, owe him a great debt. 助けてやるんだ、絶対に. I'll save him. I'll help him out. Definitely. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Courthouse. Courtroom number 2. これより、やはりまさしの法廷を開始します。From here on, the trial of Yasashi, no, Yahari Masashi will commence. Kensatsugai. Kensatsugawa. Oh, Gawa. Kensatsugawa. Probably Gawa. The prosecution. The side of the prosecution. On the side of the prosecution. The side of the prosecution has completed. Junbi kanryou shite orimasu. Is ready. So funny. His name in English is what? Winston Payne. But his name right here is Ouchie. 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 弁護士も準備完了してます。The 弁護士 弁護側. The side of the defense is also completed preparations, is ready. 裁判官. I assume that just means judge. The judge! 裁判官. Yeah. なるほどくん. Mr. なるほど. 君は確か今日が初めての法廷だったかな? Today is, of course, your first trial, am I correct? Yeah. 緊張してます. I'm so nervous. 依頼人が有罪になるか無罪になるかは弁護士にかかっています. Whether the client is guilty or not is hung on the defense attorney. 弁護士である君がそんなに緊張していては困りますね. And as you are the, or you who are the defense attorney, if you are that nervous, that's probably going to, Komaru, how would you translate that? That's probably going to upset your client. Or it's worrying if you're that nervous. It's generally worrying if you're that nervous. Sumimasen, I'm sorry. So desu ne. Okay. 裁判を進める前に Before we proceed with the trial, 本当に準備完了しているか確かめさせてもらいましょう。Alright. Before we proceed with the trial, I would like to get you to confirm whether or not you are indeed finished with preparations. うわ、頭の中が真っ白になってきたぞ。Oh my god. The inside of my head's turned blank white. 簡単な質問をするから答えてください。I'm gonna ask you a simple question, so please answer. まず、この事件の被害人の名前を言ってみなさい。Firstly, this incident's accused. What is his name? Please tell me. It is... So the only three names we really got, we've got Chihiro, which is our boss. I assume this is Chihiro. Maybe, that's our boss. That's Maya? I don't remember. Mia? Naruhodo. That's Phoenix. So yeah, it's Yahari Masashi. Hikokunin. Wait, Hikoku? Oh yeah, Hikokunin. Yeah, Hikokunin. What I think I said Higai Hikokunin. The accused is Hikokunin. それはまあやはりくんのことですよね。The accused is, well, that's Yahari, right? その通り Yes, of course. そんな感じで落ち着いて答えればよろしい。So in that manner, please calm down and it'd be good if you could calm down and answer like that. じゃあ次の質問。Okay, next question. 今日の裁判は殺人事件ですが、被害者の名前を教えてください。Today's trial is about a murder. So please tell me the name of the victim. それならわかるぞ。Okay, so if it's that, I definitely got it. あれだけ調書を読んだからな。Because I read the whatchamacallit. 人物ファイル。Okay, so yeah, you can press R to bring this up. That should be Takanichi Beanie? I don't know. 事件の被害者。Yep, the victim of the murder. マンションで一人暮らししていたモデルさん。In the apartment, she was living alone in the apartment. She's a model. Oh, what was it? 忘れしまったぞ。Oh, I forgot. 名前なんだっけ? What was her name again? なるほど、なるほど。あなたって人はYou that person 被害者の名前を知らないの? You don't know his name? You don't know her name? You don't know the victim's names? そんなわけないじゃないですか? That can't be true, right? ちょっと忘れちゃっただけです。Yeah, I just forgot it a little bit. なんか頭が痛くなってきたわ。Oh my god. You're making my head hurt. My head's starting to hurt. 事件のことは法廷記録を見ればわかります。If you want to know about the incident, if you look at the court record, you'll find out. R ボタンで好きな時に見ることができるから、whenever you like, you can press the R button to look at the record. So, いつもチェックしておいてね。So, always take a look. お願いだから。I'm asking you. 答えてもらいましょう。Alright, let's get you to answer. この事件の被害者の名前は? This incident's victim is Takabi. Yeah, not Hidaka. Yuka, Takabi, Takanichi. I don't freaking know. Kobe. This one. Can you get a reading? 被害者の名前は高見ミさんです。Yes, the victim is her. Good. よろしい。では彼女はどうやって殺害されたか? So then, how was she murdered? Alright. Oh, okay. Takabi Bini, I don't know her name. No. 解剖記録 the record of her death. 死亡時刻は7月31日午後4時以降5時まで. Her timetable of death was July 31st from 4 p.m. to 5. Junki? I think that means a blunt instrument. Nibui. Utsuwa. Donkey. Donkey. Not bunki. Donkey. Blunt instrument. Blunt weapon. による一撃でし Uh-oh, it's saying connected to chat. That's not good. How are we doing? Can we see it? Let's check the stream. Okay, I'm live. Good. Good. One of the hard things about being a small streamer is you've got no chat to ask. Like, no, if no one's chatting, it's hard to ask. Like, are we up? Are we live? Can you see me? Okay, so it was Chishi? Shitsu Ushinau? Shigetsushi. Okay, that makes sense. Dying from blood loss. Shigetsushi. So she died from blood loss due to a blow from a blunt object. Yikes. では彼女はどうやって殺害されたか? So, how was she killed? 被害者の死因は her cause of death was 毒を飲まされた she was made to drink poison. No. 鈍器で殺す殴された 殴られた Yeah. 殴られた hit by a blunt object or 首に絞められた or strangled. She was hit by a blunt object. 鈍器で一発ガツン ガツンと殴られた。一発 one time, one shot, one charge, one explosion, one blow, one punch. What is gatsun? I think that's just a gatsun. Clop, clunk, wonk, crash, thump. With one blow of a blunt object, boom, she was hit. Like, yes. Of course. じゃあ質問はこれぐらいにして、そろそろ心理 Yeah, 心理 Okay, I'm correct. Trial 心理を始めましょう。Alright, and with about that amount of questions, we will proceed with the trial. 君もだいぶ落ち着いてきたようですからね。You have sufficiently calmed down now, right? はい。Yes. そうでもないけど。I mean, that's a lie, but I haven't, but. さて、well, ちょっといいですか? We all good? 穴井健二? I don't know what that means. I'm looking it up, but it's not in the dictionary. Oh! Ouchie! Ouchie! That's the prosecutor. Ouchie Kenji. Ouchie Kenji. Kenji is a prosecutor. Public prosecutor. So public prosecutor Ouchie. なんでしょうか、裁判所。What is it, Mr. Judge? 今、なるほどくんが言った通り、被害者はドンキで殴られています。Just so, as Mr. Naruhodo just said, the victim was killed by a blow with a blunt object. そのドンキですが、身体的には具体的には。どういう So that blunt object is concretely, what is it? Cookie? Cookie は Cookie? The frick? I don't know. Oh, no, that's kill lethal weapon. That's unlucky. Yeah. Dangerous lethal weapon. 凶器はこの考え人の置物 Decorative object. Literally a thing that you place. The blunt weapon was this decorative thinker statue. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. All right. So the lethal weapon is this decorative the thinker. 死体のそばに転がっておりました。It was, it you know, tumbled to the ground, and was found. You know, it was on the ground because it fell down. You know, next to the dead body. Humu. I assume that's just like a huh. Yeah. I see. 食品として受理しましょう。Okay, I shall accept it as evidence. Okimono, decorative object. 考える人の形をかたどった置物。かなり重い。かたど。かたどる。Modeled. It is, you know, a decorative object modeled after the thinker statue. It's rather heavy. Alright, 食品置物データを法定記録にファイルした。The evidence for the decorative objects, data on the decorative objects evidence has been filed into the court record. なるほどくん。なるほど。裁判が進むとこんな風に食品が提出されていくの。As the trial progresses, like this, more evidence will be submitted. 証拠品のデータはこれからあなたの武器になるから。The evidence's data from here on will be your weapon, so あるボタンで法定記録をチェックしておいて方がいいわよ。So, with the R button, you should check the court record. では、アウチ事件。Now, Mr. Prosecutor Auchi, 証人を呼んでください。Please call on the witness. まず、被告人、やはりくんの話を聞きたいと思います。First, I think I would like to listen to the defendant, Mr. Yahari. 所長、僕はどうすれば Hey, boss, what do I do? 今は依頼人を助けるための情報を聞き、逃がさないこと逃がす to set free. Or don't. 聞き逃がす。Probably to 逃がす means to let go. So 聞き逃がす is probably like a compound word that just means don't miss anything. So right now, in order to help your client, don't let any information. Right now, your job is to not let any information that could help your client miss your ears. You know. 反撃のチャンスは後で必ずやってくるわ。反撃 I think that means counterattack. Counterattack, yep. Your chance to counterattack will definitely come. Yatte kuru wa. 彼が余計なことを言わないよう祈りましょう。Pray that he doesn't say anything that he shouldn't. 心配だ。やはり祈りはすぐに興奮するから興奮 Like a coffin? 興奮 Oh, he gets agitated. Excited. I'm worried. Yahari is the kind of guy that gets excited easily. Well, Mr. Yahari, 君は最近被害者に振られたそうだね。Come arrive at. Okay. Come down, I guess. Mr. Yahari, it seems that recently you've become a murderer. Whoa, wow, that's, Jesus Christ. You can't start with that. Immediately, it seems that recently, you've killed someone. It's like, bro, that's the whole point of this trial. You don't. Nanda tokora. What the heck are you saying? 今、世紀最高のカップルに向かってなんてこと? We were the couple of the... We were heading to be the couple of the century. いきなりかよ. We were on our way to be the couple of the century. Okay. いきなり suddenly without warning. What? That was sudden. ただ最近電話に出なかったり会おうとしてもすぐ判断 I know that kanji. 断る Oh, yeah. But recently, ただ最近電話に出なかったり会おうとしても断られただけだ It's just that recently we haven't been talking on the phone and that she's been refusing to meet me. Namenna? What? I have no idea. Rude, maybe? Rude? Maybe. Sema? Second? Second, the world. Second ではそういう状況を振られたと呼んでいます。In this world, that situation is called a 振られた? It's called falling into misfortune, maybe?振られたとどういう意味ですか？告白してわかります。 Be given the cold shoulder. Oh, of course. I should have done it in full. In present tense. Fudareru. To be given the cold shoulder. To be dumped. Okay. In this world, we call that situation being dumped. 実際、彼女は君をほったらかして遊び回っていた。To neglect. ほったらかす。Been playing around. The truth has been, she has been neglecting you and playing around. 殺害される前の日も海外旅行から帰ったばかりだったんだ。On the day she was killed, she had just returned from overseas. Nandato! What? そんなの嘘だ。俺信じねえぞ。That's a lie! I won't believe it. 裁判所。被害者のパスポートです。Judge, Your Honor, probably say Your Honor. Your Honor, the victim's passport. 亡くなる前日まで彼女はニューヨークにいたようですね。Up until the day she died, it seems, or up until the day before she died. Okay, we gotta be, this is gonna be important to get the timeline in here. Up until the day before she died, it seems she was in New York. So passports. 事件の前日7月7月30日にニューヨークから帰国 Yeah, return to your country. 帰国しているようだ。Okay. So the day before the incident, July 30th, she had returned to her own country, in this case, Japan. 証拠品パスポートのデータを法定記録にファイルした。The evidence passports data was filed in the court's record. 確かに帰国の日付は死亡の前日だ。Yes, the day she, the date she returned home was the day before her death. そんな、彼女はモデル、彼女はモデルでしたが、収入は大したことはありません。収入Incomes. She was a model, but her income was not considerable. どうやら彼女にはパパがたくさんいたようです。It seems that she had a lot of papas, which I assume that means sugar daddies. Papa? Sugar daddy? Dad? Papa? I mean, like, it's literally papa. Like, father, papa. お小遣いをくれるおじいさんたちのことです。Older men who give you an allowance. So yeah, sugar daddy. 彼女は彼らからお金をNo. Angel? Like support, right? Angel assistance. 彼らからお金を援助してもらって遊んでいたわけだ。 So she would get assistance from them, and then would play around with them. You know, go on a date or whatever. Nandatte. That's 被害者の高飛見に I don't know. はそういう人間だ. The defendant, or the victim, was that sort of person. 君は彼女についてどう思うかな、やはり君。So what did you think about her, Mr. やはり。なるほど君。この質問には答えさせない方がいいかもしれないわね。It's probably for the best if we don't let him answer that question. やはりのことだ。とんでもないことを口走る。Probably literally run your mouth to blurt out, to let slip to say inadvertently. 口走る. Nonsense. When it comes to やはり、とんでもない. I thought that meant I forgive you. Or no, you're welcome. Oh, it does. Okay, it means like absolutely not. You know, far from it. If you say that, if you use it in business settings, yeah, it was no bother at all, not at all. Don't mention it, right? You know, your boss says thank you for something. You say, "Oh, とんでもないです." とんでもありません. Can you say that? Probably. Unthinkable, expected, absurd, outrageous. So if it comes to Yahari, he'll probably let something outrageous slip out. Yahari! どうしよう? 様子を見る? Observe the, you know, take a look at the conditions. That's what yosu is, right? You know, take a look at the state of affairs or not let him. I'm not going to let him do it. 答えさせない. やはり君は被害者が他の男性にと付き合っていたのは知らなかった。Mr. Yahari did not know that the victim was dating other men. 従って今の質問は事件とは関係ありません。So, this question is unrelated to the incident. Moo goo goo. Get that little ouchie. I assume that's not an actual word. He's just saying like the anime grunt. 何言ってんだ、なるほど。関係ないことあるか。What are you saying, なるほど。関係ないことはある? There is something that's not related? 舐めやがったあの女. I think now is rude? That one was rude. 死んでやる. もう死んでやるぞ. What does てやる? Casual spoken to do for. To do a favor for. Yeah, it's so he's just the problem with Japanese is that sometimes they don't specify the subject. You're just supposed to imply it. But when you're like me and you're not the most fluent and most experienced, it's like I don't know who they're talking about. 死んでやる. もう死んでやるぞ. So she'd die for me? I'd die for her? She already died for me? I don't know what they're trying to say. Tengoku de ano onna o. Okay, but like, I wanted to read that. Something from heaven. She's looking down for me on heaven. I don't know. では、審理を続けましょうか? Shall we continue with the trial? とにかく, anyway, 被告人の、助記はお分かりいただけたと思います。動機? Motive, incentive. Anyway, it seems we got the defendant to okay. So itadakeru is, itadaku means is humble to receive. Itadakeru means was able to receive. Or itadakeru means to be able to receive. Itadaketa means was able to receive, but if you attach it to the end of a verb, it means you got someone to do something. So you were able to get someone to understand. So it seems I was able to get you to understand the defendant's motive, I think. とてもよく. Very well? Is that just literally very well? It literally means very well. I'm very, very well. じゃあ、次の質問に. I assume that means move on. Utsuru. Oh, Utsuru. I knew that. Okay, well, let's move on to the next question. 事件があった日、君は彼女の部室に行かなかったかな? On the day of her murder, didn't you go to her room? どうなのかな? I wonder what the answer is. He's like, yeah, just kind of a filler. And 何がどうなんですか? What are you saying? 様子じゃあいつ部屋に行っているな. Judging by the circumstances, he went to her room. どうしよう. Oh, frick. No, what am I doing? I mean, I don't think it's going to change anything either way. But, I mean, I could say, oh, don't answer that, but, it's... Well, okay, if you're in a real life situation, you don't want to... No, I should have, you have the right to not to self-incriminate. So I should have said, don't answer that. Yoshi. What am I doing? Aizu signal. Yoshi. Aizu okuruzo. I'll send a signal. 正直に答えろ. Answer honestly. あ、確かにその、言ったよ。言ったさ。Ah, yes, I went there. I did. Shizuka? I don't know. Seishuku. Silence. Silence. Seishuku. Order. Order in the court. それで、ヤハリ君。And then, Mr. Yahari. そんな目で見るなよ。Hey, don't look at me with those eyes. あいつ、留守でさ、会えなかったわけよ。結局。She was out. She was away from home. I wasn't able to meet her after all. Yahari! 裁判所 Judge 被告人は嘘をついてやります。The defendant is lying. 嘘 lie. 我々には今の嘘を多少する証人がいます。I assume 多少 means to put correct. 立証 establish proof. Establish proof. 立証する証人がいます。Regarding that, we have a witness who can provide proof of that lie. それは話が早い。Well, that was quick. どんな証人ですか? What kind of witness? 死体の発見者です。The man who found the body. 彼は死体を発見する、直前 Just before, I believe. 直前 Just before. 彼は死体を発見する直前に just before finding the body,殺人現場から逃げていく被告人、やはり君を目撃しているのです。Witnessed 目撃 literally my eye struck him 目撃しているのです。殺人現場から逃げていく被告人、やはり君をyep. He witnessed the defendant, Mr. Yahari, running away from the scene of the murder. What was it? Say Shuku? No, I was unable to. Say Shuku. Order! Order! Means silence. But Jishuku, self-restraint. Yep. Aochi Kenji, Prosecutor Aochi, その証人を呼んでください. Please call that witness. Haha. Haha. ってとんでもないことになってきたぞ. Oh my god, this has turned into something ridiculous. 事件当日、現場のマンションで新聞の関与していた? Invited? No. Doyo. Maybe. No, no, it's like there's a bajillion kanji that look like that, but aren't quite that. Kanyu. Oh my god. The kanji that I knew I misremembered. Kanyu invited. Kanyu shiteta. On the day of the incident, the apartment building. It might just be his present place. Actual spot. The at the Kanyu. On the day of the murder, Shinbun no Kanyu? Oh, was okay, on the day of the incident at the apartment building, he was selling papers to soliciting. So he was selling newspapers. Yamano Hoshio-san. Okay, but like, are you gonna give me the reading for the freaking victim? Like, Yamano Hoshio-san. Oh. You te sasete kudasai? It means literally bring him into the courtroom. Admit him into the courtroom. Yep. Please admit Yamano Hoshio, Mr. Yamano Hoshio. Kill him. Mr. Hoshio, Shimbun Kanyuin o shite orareru? Mr. Hoshio, you are currently working as a newspaper salesman? Sayo gozaimasu. Hai. What the frick? Sayo? Oh yeah, yes, I am currently operating as that, yes. Dewa, sassoku, shougen o shite itadakimashou. Alright, let us proceed with the testimony at once. Please talk about what you saw on the day of the incident, please. Alright, Chiken no Tonichi, mokugeki shita koto. On the day of the murder, what I witnessed. Kanyu shite orimashita ra, toaru heya kara otoko ga dete kitan desu. Toaru, I assume that means that. A certain. As I was doing my rounds, I saw a man leave from, come out from a certain room. Otoko wa awateru? He's flustered, he's panicked. Awatete ite, doa o hanaki? Hanbiraki. Hanbiraki ni shita mama itte shimaimashita. He was rather flustered, and he went while leaving the door half open. Okashi to omoimashite watashi heya o nozoite mitan de gozaimasu. I thought it was a bit strange, I did, so I took a peep into the room. Suruto nanto onna no hito ga shindeiru ja gozaimasen ka? And when I did, I was like, that's a dead woman, isn't it? 私、胸が、no. 腰が抜けてしまいました。I was a bit cowardly. 怖くて部屋に入れませんでした。It was scary, so I couldn't bring myself to enter the room. 私、すぐに警察を呼ぼうと思ったんでございます。So I thought to immediately call the police. でも、彼女の部屋の電話は通じませんでしたので、however, the phone in her room wasn't working, wasn't getting through. Oh, hold on, I got a little message. See if it's something important. Huh? Someone was asking me, Brent pinged me, was like, tonight's your night out, right? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm streaming Ace Attorney. What do you want me from me? Okay, so yes, the phone in her room didn't go through. So they 近くの Konyaku? Public? Komu? No. Brick. House of Representatives. Shu, Koshu. The general public. Okay, ping the wrong person. Koshu denwa, public telephone. Kara tsuhou itashimashita. So then I called from a nearby payphone. Jikan wa hakkiri oboete orimasu. Ohiru sugi no 2時でした. I remember the time clearly. It was 2:30. Objection! Because she died between 4 and 5 p.m. 逃げた男は間違いなくそこの被告人の方でございます。The man running away, without a doubt, was that man was the accused. やはりなんで証拠に話してくれなかったんだ？なんで正直に話してくれなかったんだ？やはり Why didn't you talk to me honestly? Why didn't you tell me this honestly? そんなにはっきり見られてちゃ弁護なんかしようがない。I mean, he was seeing that clearly, but you know, I'm his defense, so can't be helped. ところで現場にあった電話はなぜ通じなかったのか？ By the way, why didn't the phone at the scene of the crime not work? はい、事件があった時間、マンションは停電中だったんです。Yeah, so at the time of the incident, the apartment had a power outage. しかし、停電中でも確かに電話は使えるはずでは But even when there's a power outage, you can still use the phone, right? はい、その通りです。Yes. しかし、機種によっては、機種 I assume that means due to the variety, the model of the device. 呼気 Telephone handset. Okay, cordless telephone. However, because of the model of the phone, depending on the model of phone, you can't use a handset. 現場で、山野さんが手にしてのは、そういうタイプの呼気です。でした。手にする。I mean, got. The one Mr. Yamano got at the scene of the crime is that type. 裁判所 judge. What? 念のため Sense idea 念のため停電の記録を提出します。Sometimes it's a good idea to look up entire phrases. 念のため just to make sure. There we go. 念のため just to make sure. 停電の記録を提出します。So just to be sure, I am submitting records of the power outage. 証拠品停電記録のデータを法定記録にファイルした。Evidence. Record of the power outage. Its data has been filed into the court record. The 停電、記録。事件当日の午後1時から6時過ぎまで現場のマンションは停電だった。So, on the day of the incident, from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., a bit after 6 p.m., right? That's what that means, right? Yes! Welcome in, Uki. Welcome back. Just past, yeah. From 1 p.m. to past 6, the apartment building in question had a power outage. では、弁護人。Well, Mr. Defense. はい、yes! I don't know what that is. 尋ねる. Something about questioning. Junmon, questioning. Cross-examination. All right. Please, your cross-examination. Jinmon? Jinmon. Jinmon desu ka? The examination? Hey, なるほど。いよいよ本番に。I forgot 本番に。Performance. 本番。Performance going for audience. Iyo means like good job, right? Iyo. More and more, it's your time. 尋問ってどうすれば? What, this examination, how do I? 今の証言の嘘を I forget. 暴く disclose, divulge, expose, dig out. 暴くのよ、もちろん。You have to explode. You have to expose the testimony's lies, of course. 嘘ですか Lies? あなた依頼人が無実なら innocent. If your client is innocent, あんな目撃証言なんか嘘に決まっているでしょう。If your client is innocent, then that witness testimony definitely has a lie. それともあなたは依頼人の無実を信じてないのは Don't you believe in your client's innocence? Innocence? あ、でもどうやって But how? 鍵を握っているのは証拠品よ。The key in your hands, the key in your grasp is evidence. あの証人の証言と証拠品のデータとの間には that witness's testimony and the data, the evidence data, in between the witness testimony and the data of the evidence, なんか決定的に食い違い決定的 definite, okay. 食い違い difference, disagreement, conflict, clash, discrepancy. There must be some sort of definitive discrepancy. すなわち That is to say, 矛盾 a contradiction があるはず There should be a contradiction. 矛盾何か決定的に So there has to be some form of definitive discrepancy, or in other words, a contradiction. There should be. まず法廷記録と証言で矛盾している部分を探すの。First, in the court record and in the evidence, find the inconsistent part, the contradictory part. そして矛盾している証拠品を見つけたら、So then, if you find the contradictory piece of evidence, それをあの証人に突きつけてやりなさい。突きつける To stick them with it? To stick! To point! To thrust at someone! So, thrust that evidence to that witness. はは。あるボタンで法廷記録を見ながら証人と食い違う部分を探して With the R button, while looking at the court record, find the inconsistencies, the inconsistent parts with the evidence or the testimony. Okay, 事件の当日、okay, we saw this before. So, while I was searching for papers, I saw a man get out of that, go out of that room. He was acting crazy, so he, I can save, right? Probably save that. Alright, he was acting a bit flustered, so he left the door half open, and then fled. I thought it was strange, so I took a peep inside the room, and I saw a dead woman in there. I was a bit scared, but cowardly. It was scary, so I didn't fully enter the room. But I thought I should call the police immediately. However, the phone didn't work. So I used a nearby public phone. I remember the time clearly. It was 2 in the afternoon. It was 2 in the afternoon, but she died from 4 to 5. So if it was 2 in the afternoon, and she was already dead according to his testimony, but the time of death wasn't until 4 to 5. The power outage was from 1 to 6, so that lines up. The power was indeed out at 2 p.m., but she didn't die until from 4 to 5 p.m. So he's lying. 意義あり! 死体を見つけたのは2時。間違いはありませんか? When you found the body, it was 2 p.m. Is that correct? Yes, it was 2 p.m. Of course, 2時でしたね。確かに。However, それはおかしいんですよ。That's a bit strange. その解剖記録のデータと明らかに矛盾しています。That clearly contradicts with this autopsy report. 被害者が死んだのは午後4時より後なんです。The victim's death was after 4 p.m. 2時に死体を見つけられるはずは絶対にありません。You cannot have found the body at 2 p.m. どうして2時間もズレがあるんでしょうか? Why? ズレ means like a slip, right? ズレ? Yeah, gap, lag, slippage. Why is there a gap of 2 hours there? Oh! Got him on the ropes here! それは、yeah, well, that's, objection! それは、些細なことです。些細な? Trivial, trifling, slight, insignificant. That is a trivial piece of information. 異なる記憶違いでして、記憶違い? I assume it just means a mistake in memory. Oh, tannaru. I gotta be careful. It looks like kotonaru, which means different to me. Tannaru. It's just a simple slip of the memory. 私にはそうは思いません。思えません? To me, I cannot think that. Yamao-san. Mr. Yamao. Yamano, right? どうして死体を見つけたの時間を2時だと? Why did you think why why did you say that you found the body at 2? どうしてでしょうね? That's why I wonder why. 見事なツッコも A splendid? Yeah. Tsukkomi. Thrust. なるほど。It was a nice stab. なるほど。そうやって矛盾を指摘していけばいいの。So if you do it like that, it's good to indicate contradictions. 嘘は必ず次の嘘を生み出すはず。A lie should certainly beget the next lie. その嘘をまた見抜いてあいつを追い詰めましょう。 oitsumeru? Chase after him. Corner! Corner! Pursuit cornered. Oitsumemashou. Minuku? It means to see the true nature, right? To see through. When you see through that lie again, we can corner him. So he lies, we see through it. He lies again, we see through that. We've got him on the ropes. Ah, so, omoidashimashita. Oh, I just remembered. Dewa, mou ichido shougen shite moraimashou kana? Then, shall we hear your testimony again? Okay, so about 死体を発見した時間について. About the time I discovered the body. 死体を見つけたとき、時間が聞こえてきたんでございます. When I found the body, I heard the time. I heard what time it was. I could hear what time it was. あの音、時報? Announcement of time. 時報みたいな感じで、多分テレビだったと思います。That sound, it was like a announcement of time, you know, that sort of thing. It was probably the TV. でも時報にしては2時間もずれていたんですよね。But however, as for the report, it was also 2 hours off. 多分、被害者の方はビデオを見ていたのではないでしょうか? Probably the victim wasn't looking at a video. その音を聞いたから2時だったと思い込んでしまったんでしょう. I heard that sound and thought it was 2 p.m. どうもご迷惑をかけてしまいました. I'm terribly sorry for the confusion. なるほど。ビデオで時報の音を聞いた. Oh, I said before, she wasn't listening to a video. Probably should be, you know, wasn't she listening to a video or something? Or maybe she was listening to a video? You can use it that way. You can use the negative form that way. Kind of like in English, how you can say, didn't you do that? You know, you think they did it, but you're just confirming. But yeah, you can use it in Japanese to be like, oh yeah, they did. じゃないか? You know, wasn't she listening to a video? You weren't confirming, oh, I thought she was listening to a video, or there was evidence of she was listening to a video, but you're saying like she must have been. Yeah, you saw a video time recording announcement. では、弁護人。では、then, defense. 尋問をお願いします. Your cross-examination, please. なるほどくん。もうやり方はバッチリよね。Perfectly. Already the way is enough? Leave it to me! Alright, let's get this dark. So we know he's the killer because we saw him at the start in the video, in the cutscene. Although we don't, you know, there's I know from playing this before that the next trials we don't know who the actual murderer is. Alright. Yusaburu. I assume that means press. Shake, to put off. Okay, so when I found the body. Matta! Hold it. Kikoeta? Mita wake janai desu ka? You heard? You didn't see it? Hai, osoraku. Yeah, probably. Tonikaku shitai shika me ni hairanakatta mono da ne. Anyway, I was only looking at the body. Tabun, jikei o miru yoyuu wa nakatta to omoimasu. Tokei, not jikei, tokei. What the heck? It's like, what's a GK? No, it's a clock. Probably looking at a clock was a bit unnecessary, I thought. Huh, でもちょっと変ですね. It's a bit strange, isn't it? それならなぜ音は聞こえたんでしょう? So why did you hear a sound? 死体に気を取られていいのなら音も耳に入らないような気が. I mean, if you were, looking at a body, even sounds as well wouldn't enter it in your ears. Objection! 証人は実際に音を聞いているのです. The defendant is actually heard a sound. 聞こえなかったかもという議論には意味がありません. The argument that he probably didn't hear it has no bearing. There's no meaning. それはまあその通りですね. Yes, that's true. 証人は証言を続けてください. Please continue with the testimony. Although they haven't told me to, press them yet, so I don't think I need to. But let's do it for the practice. テレビですか? ラジオではなかった? The TV? Not a radio? You heard it? さあ、ラジオだったかもしれません。ちなみに、it was probably, it was probably radio. ちなみに現場にラジオはありませんでした. In any case, at the scene, there was no radio. 大型のテレビが1台あっただけです. There was just one large TV. なるほどくん。テレビの時報を聞いたっていう証言. I heard the report on the TV, that testimony. 私ちょっと引っかかるわね. I'm a bit caught on that. とにかく山野さん、現場で時報を聞いたわけですね. Anyway, Mr. Yamano, you heard the time report at the scene, right? でも時報にしては2時間もずれていたんですよね. Well, yeah, but it slipped a couple hours, right? そのずれを説明できるんですか? Can you explain that inconsistency, that time slip? どうですか, 証人? Well, witness? 多分被害者の方はビデオを見ていたのではないでしょうか? Probably the victim was watching a video. A video? ビデオですか? Yeah, それなら時報にズレがあってもおかしくないでしょ? Yeah, if that's the case, there's a time slip in the video. That's not strange, right? 確かにそうですね. Yeah, that'd be true. なるほどくん. 問題はもっと他にあるんじゃないかしら. Seems there's probably more problems elsewhere. とにかくあなたが現場で時刻を聞いたのは間違いないんですね. Anyway, you hearing the report at the scene is not mistaken, right? その聞いたから2時だったと思い込んでしまったでしょうね. So, because I heard it, I thought it was 2 p.m. 2時という時間は本当に間違いないですか? 2 p.m.? Is that are you sure you're not mistaken? そうですね. 今でも耳に残ってありますよ. Even now it's left in my ears. アウチ事件、この証言に裏付け捜査はしました。裏付け supports 探査捜査 Prosecutor Aoshi, did you conduct an investigation into support for this testimony? すみません、sorry. 地方を聞いたという証言は私は今初めて聞いたので the testimony that he heard the time reports is also I'm also hearing it for the first time now. 申し訳ありません。今まですっきり忘れておりまして My dearest apologies. Until now, I had completely forgotten. Tomoko, I'm sincerely sorry. 気をつけくださいよ Please be careful! とこんなところに揺さぶりをかけても意味ない But there's really no point in me pressing him further there. Just apologizing. Okay, I do remember that why, spoilers, why exactly where he heard the time from. But I want to examine more. Oh, he couldn't have watched the TV because there's this power outage. Duh. That's what happens when you know the answer. You're thinking about that and you forget about everything else. Anyway. Tsukitsukeru? Igiyari! Chotto matte kudasai! Wait just one moment. そもそもマンションは停電だったはずですよね。そもそも。After all, the apartment building was under a power outage. この記録をそれを証明した。This record is proof of that. Well, I don't know why he's sweating. Oh, no, I know why he's sweating. Okay. I've played this game before. テレビにしろ、ビデオにしろ、使えるわけがないじゃないですか? The TV, a video, you can't use those, right? So, それは, that's, for sure. That would be true. 確かにその通り。山野さん、どういうことですか? Mr. Yamano, what do you have to say about this? いや、私もその、どういうことなのか。Yeah, As for that, what should I say? Yeah. そうだ、思い出しました。I just remembered. 山野さん、Mr. Yamano. 証言は最初から正直に、昇格？承認。昇格。正確 accurate 正確にお願いしますよ Your testimony from the start accurately please だんだんあなたという人物が怪しく見えてきます You're slowly, a character like you, you're slowly becoming more and more suspicious なんかno妙にくねくね Yeah, I'm getting, it's just getting stranger and stranger, huh? 申し訳ございません I'm very sorry. Demo nanibun. Nanibun. What part? Anyway, 死体を見たショックで、ラジオ。I was so shocked at seeing the dead body, it powered the TV! もういい、わかりました。Yes, yes, I understand. では、さらに証言をお願いしましょう。Alright, let's please hear your testimony. 時間を聞いたことについて。About hearing the time. やっぱり聞いたのではなく見たんでした。Yeah, I didn't hear it, but I saw it. 現場には置き時計があったじゃないですか? At the scene, there was a desk clock. Right? ほら、犯人が殴るときに使った凶器ですよ。Yeah, the criminal, the weapon the criminal used when he hit her. おそらくあれで時間が分かったんだと思います。Probably I got the time from that, I think. 時計を見た。I saw a clock? まあ、それなら理解できますね。If that's the case, I can understand. では、弁護人、尋問を。Okay. Defense, your cross-examination. わかりました。I understand. Alright. So I want to press about the fact that it's a clock. Alright. Press there. Mata, like what do you mean it's a clock? Kyoki desu ka? The lethal weapon? Yeah, Kyoki no okidoke de gozaimasu yo. The weapon that was a table, a desk clock, right? 失礼ですが、ちゃんと話を聞いておられましたか? It's a bit rude, but didn't you? Pardon me if I'm a bit rude, but didn't you listen to what I was saying? なんか引っかかるな。So I mean, it's not a clock, right? Let me save. So, of course, the objection if this is not a clock, right? Igiyari! ちょっと待ってください。Wait just one moment, please. 凶器はこの通り置物なんですよ。The weapon is this decoration, right? これのどこだ？時計なんですか? Where is this a clock? ああ！あんたなんだ？さっきから偉そうに。偉そう。You've been looking self-important since the beginning, since before. Yamano-san, Mr. Yamano, 質問に答えてください。Please answer the question. 俺は私を見たんだ。Yeah, I saw. そいつは置き時計なんだよ。That's a table clock. 販売長、ちょっとよろしいですか? Judge, a moment, please. どうしましたか? Ouch, Kenji.What do you need, prosecutor Auchi? この置物は証人の言う通り、実は置き時計なんです。This is, as the witness says, a table clock. 首がスイッチになっていまして、 時間をアナウンスするタイプです。If you press the neck is a switch, and it announces the time. 時計には見えないので置物として提出していたんです。It doesn't look like a clock, but so it looked like a clock, so I entered it in evidence as a decoration, but なるほどね。I see. 凶器は実は置き時計だったと。So, the weapon is indeed a table clock. どうかな、なるほど。How is that? What do you make of this, Mr. なるほど。山野さんの証言は間違えてない。それは確かに時計なんだから。Mr. Yamano's. Of course, this is the first tutorial one, so they're all a bit stupid. Like he said he heard it, right? Which is true, but then he said he saw it, which is false because it's not. It announces the time. My girlfriend's streaming. Maybe we'll raid her after this. So, this is, for certain, a clock. Yamano-san no shougen ni tsuite, omondai wa nai kara? So, do you have any problem with his testimony? No problem. I still have a problem. 審判長、大きな問題が残っています。There remains a large problem. その置物が時計だと知っているためには、実に手に取るしかありません。In order for that decoration to know it's a clock, you need to hold it in your hands. しかし、証人は部屋には入らなかったと証言している。However, the witness testified that they did not enter the room. それは明らかに矛盾でしています。That is clear, obviously, a contradiction. 確かに yes. なぜ証人が時計のことをしてたが、それは So why did he know it was a clock? That's because 事件当日部屋に入ったから he entered the room on the day of the murder. 被害者と知り合いだったから he knows the murderer. I would say he entered the room. あなたは嘘をついてる You are lying! あなたはあの日現場の部屋に入ったのです On that day, you entered the scene of the crime. Well, what are you saying? 知らねえぞ俺は I don't know anything about that. So a side note, he's very he's using honorific language in his testimony to start out with, but the more and more we've been pressing him, the more like vulgar he's been getting and the more like casual speech he's been getting. Like before he's like, 知りませんでございました 知りませんでございました or whatever. He'll say like that, but now he's like, 知らねえぞそうだ、あの置き時計で被害者を殴ったのはあなただったんだ Yeah! So, oh my, he's jumping to conclusions here. The one who hit... Oh, he knew that, yeah. The one who hit the victim was with the clock was you! 彼女を殴った時の弾み The moment you hit her, that clock chimed out. あなたはその音を聞いたんです。You heard that sound. 静粛に Silence. ほら面白いなるほどくん続けなさい Interesting. Mr. Naruhodo, please continue. Continue. Yes. Yamano-san. Mr. Yamano. Kitto anata wa kanari odoroite hazu desu. Certainly, you must have been very surprised. You should have been very surprised. Higaisha o nogutta shunkan, okimono ga kyū ni shaberi dashita wake desu kara. When you, on the instant you hit the victim, the decoration suddenly started talking. その声が強烈に印象に残ってしまいました。That voice left a strong impression on you. だからあなたは時間だけを妙にはっきり覚えていたんです。Therefore, you just remember the time. You strangely just remember the time clearly. Can Myoni be considerably? Yo, strange, weird, odd, curious, wonder, mystery, miracle, excellence, cleverness, adroitness. Adroitness, what the frick? どういうつもりですか? What are you trying to say? そんないい加減ないいかがかりは、いいがかり? 手がかり is a clue. いいがかり was false accusation. That ikagen is irresponsible. Right? Irresponsible. But what kind of irresponsible accusation is? Ikagen kadoka. Whether or not it is irresponsible. Shounin no kao mite kudasai. Look at the face of the witness. Shounin? どうなんですか? Witness. What do you have to say about this? あなたが殴ったんですか? Did you hit her? 私はその決して that time certainly 私が聞いたいや見たのは I heard I saw うるせえんだ Shut up 細かいことをぐちぐちと細かい means like thin or meaningless ぐちぐち細かい small, minor, trivial, mumbling with your shut up with your trivial mumblings. あいつだ俺は見たんだよ You I saw him or that guy I saw him 死刑だ The death penalty あの男に死刑を Give him the death penalty 静粛にほら on the court 裁判長お待ちください Judge, please wait one moment ただ今の弁護人の主張 Claim 主張には証拠のかけらもありませんThe defense's claim just now has not a shred of evidence. Naruhodo-kun, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes. 証人が消えたという時報がこの時計の音だという証拠。The time report that the witness heard evidence that the time was the evidence that the time report that the witness heard was this clock. そんな証拠はあるのですか? Is there evidence that it was this clock? これは重要な問題だ。よく考えないとな。Well, now this is cool. I currently okay. Well, hold on. そうですね. Okay, yes. 山野さんが聞いたのはこの置き時計の音だったのです。 what he heard was this table clock. これは証拠することは簡単だと思います。それは The evidence that that is the case is rather obvious. That is, now, so I am someone who lives in Japan now, but used to live in America Eastern Time Zone, which is what New York is in. And depending on whether daylight savings is on or off, it is exactly 14 hours behind Japan time, which means that if she was killed at 4 p.m. Japan time, it would have been 2 p.m. in New York. So if she had her clock with her in New York that she bought in New York, maybe at a museum or whatever, it would have been set to New York time, which is Eastern Standard Time, not daylight time. 時計の電子を調べる. Investigate the clock's batteries? No? 瞬日の指示に聞き込みする? 時計を鳴らしてみる? Try and, 瞬日? No. Oh, 隣部屋の住人に聞き込みする. Let's listen to the room next door. Let's investigate the batteries, investigate the room next door, or we should make the clock chime. Let's make the clock chime. この場で置き時計を鳴らしてみればいいんですよ. Right here, I think it'd be good to play the clock. 裁判所、その時計を貸してください. Judge, please lend me that clock. いいですか? 聞いてください. All right. Let's listen. Beep. It's probably 7:25. なんか変なアナウンスをする時計です. Oh, that's a weird. That clock has a weird announcement voice. まあ考える人ですから. Yeah, well, it is the thinker. で、このアナウンスがどうかしましたか? And how does this announce? I'm not too sure of that. Auchi Kenji, 今本当は何時ですか? Mr. Prosecutor Auchi. Right now, what is the actual time? 11:25. あ! 2時間遅れているんです。遅れているんです。この置き時計は。2 hours late. 2 hours slow. This clock is. 殺人現場で山野さんが聞いた時刻と同じくね。The scene of the crime, the same timetable that Mr. Yamano heard. Huh. さあどうですか? What? How? いい逃れできますか山野さん逃れ、いや、いい逃れる。Can you talk your way out of this one, Mr. Yamano? あんた、一つ見逃しているよ。You overlooked one thing. Huh? What? 何のことだ? What's that? 確かにその時計は2時間遅れているみたいだな。Yes, this clock is 2 hours late. だがな。However, その時計が事件当日にも遅れていたかどうか。But that time at the day of the murder, whether or not it was, it's like, come on, bro, that week. その証拠がない限り、証明したことはならねえぜ。If you don't have evidence of that, you can't explain it away. そんなこと証明できるわけがないんじゃないか That's not proof enough, right? Dang! くそあと一歩だっていうのに I was one step away. I mean, like, what standard of evidence are we trying to get him away? Like, I don't know. Like, you know, if this is an actual, like, American trial, right? Beyond reasonable doubt is the standard, right? For murder or any other crime. So if there was kind of a doubt that the prosecutor, the witness did it, if there was any reasonable suspicion that the witness might have done something, then might have done the crime, then I would have to have my client declared not guilty. I was one step away. Mr. なるほど。どうやらあなたな、それを証明するのは無理なようですね。Seemingly, it seems that you have no way of proving that. Yeah. となると、山田さんは言う通り、彼を告発することはできません。告発。Indictment. So, as he says, you cannot indict him. 残念ですがね。That's too bad, though. では、これにて、山の星尾氏に対する尋問を終了します。Alright, well, as that is, here, we shall end I declare the cross-examination against Mr. Yamano Hoshio to be over. 人がわざわざ証言しに来てやったというのに、わざわざespecially taking the trouble. Yes, a person goes through the trouble. A person goes to the trouble of coming here to testify. 犯人呼ばわりかよ Only to be called a criminal. 全く弁護士ってのはひどい練習だぜ。練習 Troubling lot. Prosecutors are a nasty lot. The whole of them. くそ星の目 Crap. This guy. すまない。やはり。Sorry, やはり。もう少しだったのに。Just a bit more. But 僕にはもうどうしようはない。But I don't have any more recourse. 待ちなさい山の星よ Wait just one moment 山の星よ千尋さん千尋なるほどくん Mr. なるほどダメよここで諦めちゃNo, don't give up here. 考えましょう。Let's think. でも、もう無理だよな、千尋さん。It's already, it's already impossible. Already no good. But like, yeah, they did declare, he did bang the gavel. 事件があった日に時計が遅れていたかどうかなんて On the day of the incident, whether the clock was late or not, 今更証明しようがない。There is no way to prove it. そうね。Yeah. じゃあ、いっそのことを発想を逆転させましょう。発想。Idea. いっそ。いっそのこと Rather sooner, preferably. 逆転 Now sooner than later, let's flip the idea. Let's flip idea? Let's flip our approach. Let's flip the way of thinking. Let's flip the way people think about it. I'm not sure. あの時計が事件当日も2時間遅れていたかどうか On that day, whether or not that clock was 2 hours late as well. そう考えるのではなく Don't think about that. そもそもあの時計がなぜ2時間も遅れていたのか From the beginning, why was that clock 2 hours late? その理由を考えてみるの Let's try and think about that reason. なるほどくん。なるほど。あの時計がなぜ2時間遅れていたかわかる Do you know why that clock was 2 hours late? Yeah, I do. It was actually 14 hours late. あ、はい、それなら多分わかると思います。Yeah, that's true. I think I know. あなたはそれを証明する証拠品を持っているはずだよ。You probably have evidence to support that. Oh, it's her passport, yeah. それを突きつけてやりましょう。Let's thrust it out there. どうですか、なるほどくん Well, Mr. なるほど。事件があった日には時計はすでに遅れてた。I think they should have written it like, why would it be late at the scene of the crime? Like, why, yeah. I feel like this writing is a bit weird. Like, if it's late now, why would it... If it's late now, exactly matching what it was like at the scene of the crime, I'm not sure why you would be like, oh, well, maybe it wasn't late at the day of the crime. It's like, what do you mean? Like, what? It just coincidentally is exactly the same, time off as the murder weapon as it would have been if it was, yeah. 事件があった日の時計はすでに遅れていた。すでに means already, right? On the day of the incident, the clock was... No earthquake, okay. Clock was already late. それは証明することができるというのですか? Are you saying that you can prove that? もちろん、of course! ある証拠品でそれを証明できると思います。That, through evidence that I already have, I can prove it, I think. はあ、できるもんならやってみな。Well, if you can, just try it. では、時計が恐れていた理由を表す証拠品を指定してもらいましょう。Alright, well then let's get you to show us the evidence that indicates the reason why it was late. Kurae? Take that. What the heck? I don't know. I'll have to look up what that means later. Kurae! 被害者は事件の前日帰国したばかりでした。The victim, the day before the incident, had just returned to Japan. ニューヨークと日本では12時間の時差があります。New York and Japan have a 14-hour time difference. 日本で午後4時の時、向こうの前日の午前2時。In Japan, if it's 4 p.m., over there, it'll be 2 a.m. the day before. 時計で見ればその差をちょうど2時間になります。But if you look at the clock, that difference becomes exactly 2 hours. 被害者は帰国後、時計の時差をまだ戻していなかったのです。The victim, after returning home, hadn't returned the time on the clock. だからあなたが聞いた時間は2時間ずれていたんだ。So because of that, the time you heard was 2 hours off. どうですか? How about that, Mr. Yamano? Oh! We got him! 静粛だ! Order! 静粛に. Well, さて、ここへ来て状況は一変したと言っていいでしょう。Complete change about face. 一変したと言っていいでしょう。Well, as it's come to now, I think it's fair to say that this situation has done a complete 180. Aoshi Kenji, Yamano, Prosecutor Aoshi, Yamano Hoshiowa, how is he? 先ほど緊急emergency 逮捕緊急逮捕 apprehension okay, just now he was arrested without warrant, it says in Jishoba Sakihodo. Just a moment ago he was arrested. Good. よろしい。なるほどくん、Mr. なるほど。はい、Yes. 正直なところ驚きました。Well, to be honest, I'm rather surprised. こんなに早く依頼人を救い出した上。To be this fast, to clear your client of charges. 真犯人まで探し出すとは to find the real criminal as well. ありがとうございます。Thank you. とにかく今となっては、刑事に過ぎませんか？ Sentencing? Keigi? Oh, keishiki. Keishiki. Form? Format, form, style of manner, formality, form, mode, form. Sugiru. Keiji ni. I'm not sure what he's trying to say here. Ni suginai. No more than, no further than. Oh, maybe this is, you know. Anyway, this is just for appearances, but higai ni yahari masashi ni hanke probably. Hanketsu. Oh, God. Hanketsu. Oh, iwatashimasu. Okay. The defendant, Yahari Masashi, I will, to the defendant, I will hand over my verdict. Muzai! Not guilty! Woo! Although he didn't confess. では、本日にはこれにてして閉廷。No. Now, on this day, I shall declare the court adjourned. 山野という男は飽きずに飽きずすす and open next. Empty nest, empty home. A burglary. 山野という男は空き巣の同種犯。Probably a petty crime, if I had to guess. No. Joshu Han. Yeah, petty crime. Habitual criminal. Oh, habitual criminal. Dattarashi. Mr. Yamano, it seems, was a habitual burglar. Shimbun no kanyu o shinagara rusu no ie o neratte itta toyu. While selling newspapers, he would target empty homes. That day, やはりが部屋を訪ねたとき、被害者は留守だった。When Yahari visited the room, the victim was away. 彼が立ち去った後、立ち去る ?departed. 山野さんは仕事をするために部屋に、侵入。After Yahari had left, Yoshino, Yamano, in order to do his job, broke into the room. そして部屋を物色中物色 looking for, searching out, hunting out, ransacking 物色中 but and then when he was searching the room 被害者が入ってきたのだthe victim came back home 逆上 going into a frenzy 逆上した山野はそばにあった置物を手に取って going into the rage Yamano picked up the decoration in his hand that was next to him. Yeah. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. 地方裁判所 District Court 被告人第二控室 Victims waiting room number 2無事に終わったんでまだ信じられないよ I cannot believe it is already over safe and sound なるほどくんやったわねなるほど You did it おめでとう Congratulations ありがとうございます Thank you 本当所長のおかげです It was all thanks to you boss そんなことはないわ No That's not true とにかく私久しぶりにスカッとしたわ Oh my god Refreshingly. Anyway, that was first time I felt that refreshed in a while. こんなにニコニコしている所長初めてだ This is the first time I've seen boss smile like this. そうだ、やはりのやつも喜んでいるだろうね Yeah, Yahari is also celebrating. 死ぬんだ Die なんでお前がそんな顔してるんだ Why are you looking at me with that face? なるほど、俺そろそろ死ぬからさ Because I'll die before long? Yeah. No. お前は無罪になって事件が終わったんだ、やはり。You're innocent. It's all over, やはり。でもよ、I don't know how to say her name. Beanie は帰ってこないんだな。But Beanie won't be coming back. やはり。Yeah. おめでとうございます。やっぱりさん。Congratulations, やっぱり。やっぱりどうかしましたやっぱりさん。What's wrong? やっぱり。いや、 なんすかその本当ありがとう。No, it's nothing. Just thank you. 俺、一生忘れねえから。What? I'll forget it all? A whole life? I won't forget. Oh, I won't forget this as long as I'm alive. Nah. Oi, 助けてのは僕だぞ. Hey, I'm the one that helped you out, yo. We're here. そうだ. Yes. これ、プレゼント受け取ってください. This is a present. Please take it. Where did you get that? That's the murder. For me? でもそれ、証拠品じゃん? Well, isn't this evidence? 実はこれ、俺があいつのために作ってやった時計なんですよ. To tell the truth, this is a clock that I made for you. あいつのと俺のとで2個作ったんだ. One for you and one for me. I made two. まあ、あなたが作ったこれ? You made this? そうね. Okay, I see. じゃあ、記念にいただくわ? 記念? Like anniversary? Commemorate. Oh, commemoration. That makes sense. I'll take this to commemorate our things. でもよ、なるほど. 俺、こんなにあいつのことを持っていたのに. I was thinking this way about you, but あの女にとって俺、ただのおもちゃだったんだよね. But I was to that woman just a toy, huh? すげえ悲しいよ. I'm so sad. やはり。私、そうは思わないけど. Well, I don't think that's true, but... Huh? 彼女は彼女なりにあなたのことを思っているはず. Okay, let's look at this. See if I can't look up this grammar. Wa nari ni. Nari ni, suitable in one's own way style. Your girlfriend, in her own way, was probably also thinking about you. Ha! Nagusame nante. You're consoling me. Ara, sore wa dou kashira? I wonder if that's the case. Ne, Narahoto-kun? Wakarazu ya no kari ni. Hey. Naruhodo? Wakarazu ya? I assume that's a person who doesn't understand. Blockhead. a blockhead like him, to a blockhead like him, 彼女の気持ちがわかる証拠を見せてあげて。Please show him evidence that his girlfriend cares about him. はい、そうですね。OK。いきなり。Abruptly 言われてもね。What evidence do I got to show him that he cares? What, that she still had the... she took the clock with her to New York. And used it there. やはりこれ、やはり this なんだよ。この時計はがどうかしたか？ What does that clock have to do with anything? これお前の手さ主製手製 handmade homemade 手製のオリジナル時計なんだよね。It is your homemade original clock, right? 彼女、こいつと一緒に旅行に行ったんだぜ。Your girlfriend went on a trip with this. たまたま時計がなかったんだろう。たまたま。In my chance by accidentally happen to be occasionally once in a while now and then. So once in a while, then she didn't. Once in a while, every once in a while, she didn't have the clock. それだけわざわざこんなに重いものを持っていくか。She took the trouble to take the clock along with her, even though it was heavy. まあ何をどう考えるかはお前次第だけど。Well, however you want to think about it, that's up to you. なるほど。今回のことお前に頼んでよかったよ。This time I'm glad I asked you. Glad I asked you for help. 本当ありがとうな。Thank you so much. これでよかったのか？Here is good. I think so too. Let's wrap it up. I gotta save it up. なるほどくん。証拠品ってこういうものだ。Evidence this is evidence. 見る角度によってその意味合いはどうにでも変わってしまうわ。Depending on the angle you look at it, 意味合い。Implication. Depending on the angle you look at it, the implications of it change. 人間だってそう。People are the same way. 被告人が有罪か無罪か is the witness or is the defendant guilty or not guilty? 私たちには知りようがない。We have no way of knowing. 弁護士にできるのは彼らを信じることだけ。It is our job as defense attorneys to believe them, to just believe them. そして彼らを信じるということは自分を信じるということなの。So if you believe in them, you will believe in yourself. なるほど、くん。強くなりなさい。もっと。Become stronger. More stronger. Even more. 自分が信じたものは最後まで諦めてはダメ。Believing in yourself means not getting up until the very end. Or before. Don't give up before the very end. じゃあ私たちも帰りましょうか。じゃあ、shall we go back? そうですね。Yep. 今夜は私、パー とごちそうしちゃおうかな。パーッと with energy enthusiastically. I think I'm gonna go all out eating today. やっぱりさんの無罪をお祝いしましょう. Let's celebrate Mr. Yappari's not guilty verdict, or his innocence. Yes, はい。あ、そうだ。やっぱりさんといえば、Oh, yeah, for him. あなた、彼のおかげで弁護士になったって言ったわよね。You said that you became a defense attorney thanks to him. いや、ある意味ですけど。Yeah, in a way. Yes, yes, in a way, but 今度聞かせてね。そのは。This time, listen to me. This talk. ものすごく興味があるの。Very? I'm very interested in it. こうして僕の最初の事件は幕を閉じた。In this way, my first ever incident. I wonder if Jiken has like another. It means incident, but I wonder if it has another like trial, event, affair, incident, case. I guess case. Well, I'm ending stream now. Good night, basically. Thanks for coming. All right, in this way, my first case. The curtain. I've closed the curtain on my first case. やはりのやつ、友達はいいなを運び呼ぶしつつの運用呼ぶOh, no. Hako. Tsureru. Renkoshi, calling repeatedly. We got Tomodachi wa ii na. My friend is great, huh? Oh. Renkoshi tsutsumo. He's repeatedly saying, oh, my friend's great. 考える人の時計以外に依頼価を払う気はないようだ。依頼料 Client fees? Retaining fee? Outside of that, the thinker statue, I don't think he has any intention of paying retaining fees. It's your first case, do it pro bono. そしてあの時計は So that clock またたびとんでもない事件を引き起こすことになり Again, it will bring back a ridiculous an absurd incident やはりのことを話すという僕の約束は Say Yahari's name? Wait, I promised to say his name or something? 永遠に果たされることはなかった I have no idea what he's saying there. AQ? I'm getting hungry and it's at the end of my rope. It's something it will not end until forever or something. Oh, what e? Wow, 10:59 when I see the end screen. That's pretty good. 新しいエピソードが追加されました。And a new episode has been added. All right, and we're saving. Yep, let's save. All right, well, thank you everybody for coming out. No. We're not starting this yet. Thank you everybody for coming out. If you like what you saw and you're not following, feel free to follow to be notified of when I next go live, which will be tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Same time as I started this stream, so in 21 hours. If you'd like to check out my other social media, you can do so in the description below if you are on desktop, or if you're on mobile, you can type exclamation point, whatever the platform name is, and if I got it, my bot will give you the link. If you are would like to support the channel, you can do so by just showing up, chatting, lurking, more than enough support for me. But if you'd like to support the channel monetarily, you can do so by cheering, donating, or subscribing. Free with Amazon Prime. Info on how to set that up in the description. Let's check to see if my girlfriend's still live. I don't think she is. Oni Gishi. Yeah, I want to rate her, but she ended stream, which makes sense. I think she had something to attend to. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. See you later. Get vaccinated if you're not already. Oh my god. And wash your hands often. Bye.